seller's call. One afternoon, the sun was shining brightly in the sky and all of Vrindavan was at peace. Lord Krishna was happily playing by himself at home. He was alone in the house as the others were resting in the hot afternoon. Suddenly, Lord Krishna heard a woman's voice calling out, "Have some fruits, have some big and juicy fruits. Buy my fruits to quench your thirst on a hot summer day." Lord Krishna thought, "This sounds nice. I could eat some juicy and tasty fruit to ease my thirst." He came out of the house and went towards the woman. "Lady, what are you selling these fruits for?" asked Lord Krishna. "If you could give me something in return, I could let you have them," said the fruit seller. Lord Krishna decided to get some grains from the house to buy the fruits. Lord Krishna plays the fruit seller. Lord Krishna ran into his house and looked for some grain. His tiny fists could only hold a few grains. Some of these fell out even as Lord Krishna ran towards the fruit seller. "Can you give me fruits in return for these grains?" called out Lord Krishna. When he held out the grains to her, she felt deep love for his innocence. So in return for just a few grains, she gave him many fruits even though she was very poor. "What a sweet and innocent child! I do not regret giving him so many fruits for just a few grains even though I cannot afford to," thought the fruit seller as she walked home. When she reached home, she opened the bag containing the grains Lord Krishna had given her. To the fruit seller's surprise, all the grains had turned into valuable gems. They shone with a beautiful sheen unlike any other jewel found on the earth. Kalia, the Serpent King. Along the mighty river Yamuna, there lived a huge snake called Kalia. He was the king of serpents and so strong that he had destroyed the trees along the river bank. Due to his presence in the water had become poisonous. He had devastated all life forms in and around the river. In fact, if a bird flew across the river and the poisonous water would splash on it, the bird would burn. The troubled people of Vrindavan complained to Lord Krishna. Because of him, no one can drink the water of the river. He can kill anything which comes in his way. Lord Krishna thought, "This evil snake will destroy more lives. I must stop it." "Krishna, what are you thinking?" asked Balram curiously. "Brother, this is the same snake that fled from Garuda and found a home here. We must kill him." So Lord Krishna left for the river banks to punish the snake. Lord Krishna meets Kalia. Soon Lord Krishna reached the banks of river Yamuna. He climbed up the Kadamba tree and jumped into the water. Just as he dived into the water, the poisonous water splashed on the tree and burnt it. As Lord Krishna was an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, his blue body was undamaged by the venomous waters. The black serpent was livid with anger that someone had dared to swim in his waters. "Who is so foolish as to step into my water? Do you not know that you will burn with the poison that I spread in the river? My anger and rage will consume you with evil fire and you will not live to regret this," thundered the snake. Since he was the king of the serpents, his loyal snakes and their wives were alerted to see the enraged king. Kalia redid himself to kill Lord Krishna. Kalia and his snakes attacked Lord Krishna. All the snakes, along with Kalia, tried to poison Lord Krishna. Whenever he swam, the snakes surrounded him and tried to bite him. Their red eyes shone with anger and they hissed with malice as they circled him. However, Lord Krishna was an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, and so the snakes could not overcome him. Kalia encircled his tail around Krishna and dived into the bottom of the river. Meanwhile, Balram and his friends ran to Vrindavan, where they told everyone what was happening. Nanda, Yashoda and Balram, along with other people, ran to the banks of the Yamuna. "Where is my Krishna?" wailed Yashoda in fear and pain. Then they all saw a vision that left them shocked. Lord Krishna grew larger and larger in size. The radiant light from Lord Krishna's body blinded the snake.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.